Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures D-Day 1230 hours, Turn 25, Part 5. For the details, you'll have to watch the introduction video for this turn. We're looking at Carentan and two bridges leading into Carentan, the river lock, all objectives for both the Germans and the U.S. forces. Six Fallschirmjäger controls all the objectives. Armor reinforcements arriving for both Germans and U.S. forces. First dice tonight, U.S. Sherman T-34 Calliope receives advance order. He's going to fire. He's got line of sight. The hedgerow's block line of sight. Since he didn't make it to the hedgerow, he won't be able to see through that hedgerow and fire on the 1058 Grenadiers headquarters. So he's going to turn and fire his rockets. There's been some machine gun fire coming from the 6 Fallschirmjäger third section LMG team in the attic of the building in the center screen. Any units within 6 inches will also be targets. That'll make the third section leader on the ground a target also. And I don't think they fired yet. I'll check. The LMG team will not go down. Okay, first rocket. He only hitting on a 6. We'll go for the target in the LMG team in the attic first. 2d6 and a scatter dice. Let's see where that rocket's going to land. Building is hit. 2d6 damage to the building. This building has no damage so far. 5 damage. And this particular building will take 18 damage to collapse. 5 damage so far. Next rocket coming in for 6 Fallschirmjäger's third section leader. Needing a 6. 2d6 and a scatter dice. Let's see where this rocket's going to land. This building will take 2d6 hits. This building will be a little stronger. This will be a 24 to destroy this garage. Ooh, there's 10. The T-34 Calliope will not be able to shoot the hall-mounted MMG, the hedgerow blocks line of sight, unless the hedgerows are along walls, or let's say here, close to walls, and they don't block line of sight. And the hedgerows that are along the riverbank here do not block line of sight either, unless it's a double hedgerow, like in this case here, this section. Armor coming in. There's a artillery strike coming in on the corner of this building, called in by 6 Fallschirmjäger's forward observer in this room building here. And so we don't want to bring in too many reinforcements for the U.S. near that building. Also, 506 Platoon Commander Captain Carey, center screen. He called in an artillery strike on this bridge, so this easily we could drop artillery shells all over this area, including where the U.S. reinforcements are coming in, so rather bring... And this bridge is 31 damage. It is destroyed at 36 damage, so dangerous area to come into the battlefield through here. Second Armored Division, half-track number 2, receives advance order to follow the Calliope And the other, these are all tanks from 2nd platoon, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. So this half track has some passengers. We have the 2nd Rangers, 2nd platoon, sergeant, the 1st squad leader, 2 assistant squad leaders, LMG team, soldier with the BAR, and 3 riflemen. 2nd Rangers, Company C, 2nd platoon. They've been tasked with taking the 1058 Grenadiers headquarters complex. The heavy machine gun will fire at the 6 Fallschirmjäger 3rd Section LMG team in the building center screen, the attic. 3 shots, 3s, movement 4s, long range 5s, beyond range 7s. Yeah, we're looking at 7s. 3 shots, 7s. Now the medium machine gun facing right, 5 shots. Needing still 7s. 2nd platoon sergeant will go down in the half track. On 2nd thought, he'll go on ambush in the half track so he can order these other soldiers to jump out if need be. 6 Fallschirmjäger flamethrower team receives an advance order. Counterattack underway. Second Rangers, 2nd platoon leader will go on ambush. Stay in the half track for now. 2nd Rangers, 2nd platoon, 1st squad, assistant leader, and the LMG team will go on ambush. Stay in the half track for now. 6 Fallschirmjäger MMG team, 2nd floor, this building behind the window, will go on ambush. (916th Grenadiers). These are some of the soldiers that escaped Omaha Beach and made their way to Carentan. And this is the 916th Grenadiers 2nd Platoon Commander, the 1st Lieutenant, his radio operator, and messenger. They'll receive a run order. They're going to head toward the battlefield. The sounds of chaos and explosions. Six Fallschirmjäger, 3rd Section, 2 soldiers, rifles and Panzerfaust will go on ambush for now. Still want to stay away from this bridge that's being targeted by artillery strikes. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, decided to move 2 soldiers and attach them to the 1st squad leader, who's already on ambush, and then the other 1st squad assistant leader will be with the LMG team, and the other 1st squad assistant leader will be with the BAR, soldier with the BAR, and another rifleman. They'll be on ambush also. Groups of 3, I think. 2nd Armored Division, half track number 3, advances onto the battlefield. We'll have no shot for now. This half track also is full of 2nd Rangers, Company C, 2nd Platoon soldiers. 2nd Platoon's, as I mentioned, tasked with taking over this complex. 1st Platoon of the Rangers already took possession of that hedgerow. Some of the soldiers, some are riding still in half track number 1. They also need to take this building and then push into the complex this way. head toward the good bridge. It has no damage. And the river lock center screen next to the river. That's still a ways in the future. So let's see who's in this half track number 3. Half track number 3 has the 2nd Rangers Company C, 1st Platoon, 2nd Squad Leader, 2nd Squad Assistant Leader with a BAR soldier and a rifleman attached to him, another 2nd Squad Assistant Leader with just a regular rifleman attached to him, and then a bazooka team separate from in its own group. The Ranger units I just mentioned will all go down. 4 U.S. dice came out in a row. They're going to stay. They're not down, excuse me. They're going to go on ambush so they can jump out of that half track if they need to. So they're all riding in the half tracks. Planning on attacking from both sides of the battlefield, but I'm not sure about this side now that Tiger and the Panzer IV blocking the path. And we've got our 2nd Armored Division, 1st Platoon, tank number 2, already immobilized, and a turret just jammed. That's the tank on the left. So we might just have to concentrate our attack from this flank here for the U.S. forces. I've got to end it there for the night. About 3 nights. Get back to the battle. And it'll be a German dice. Now let's see real quick. The Germans still have their company commander in the King Tiger. They still have Flame Panzer, Neville Warfare half track, 2 Panthers, another Panzer IV, Stoke 3, Horrible Wind, and 2 half tracks. That's all from Panzer Lehr Division, the company of reinforcements. And then soldiers fleeing Omaha Beach, 916 Grenadiers, 1st Platoon, 2nd Squad, 2nd Section Leader, 1st Platoon MMG Team, and 1st Platoon Sniper. From 2nd Platoon, 916 Grenadiers, got the 1st Section Assistant Leader, 2 soldiers with assault rifles, Panzerfaust, and 2 LMG teams from 1st Section. Still arriving. They arrive on a scatter dice rolled here in the center, and wherever the arrow points is where those soldiers come in at. Besides that, Germans, 6 Fallschirmjäger, 1058 Grenadiers, still have some orders to be given out to these soldiers here in the hedgerows in Carentan area. And the U.S. forces still have, well, they have no orders to be given to units that are on the battlefield other than those that are on ambush in half tracks. Or I think there's a 506 soldier, 2nd Squad Leader, Sergeant Braden, on ambush. But there's these 116th Infantry Company A, 1st Platoon soldiers here. There's the half track with the quad 50 cals. Another half track number 4. Plus the 2nd Rangers mortar, heavy machine gun. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad. The 1st Squad I already mentioned. And 1st Platoon, 2nd Squad. The rest of 1st Platoon, including 1st Platoon Commander. And then still for the armor for 2nd Division, 2nd Armored Division, 2nd Platoon Leader in the Jackson. 1st Platoon Crocodile Flamethrower Tank, and Company 1st Sergeant. It's a lot of action to get to. About 3 nights.